Hey, this is Dr. Austin Cohen, and today I want to be talking about 3 keys in order to get rid of tennis elbow. It's a nagging thing for a lot of people, and where it happens on the outside right here. So golfer's elbow would be on the inside, tennis elbow is on the outside. How does it happen? Let's see, we're on our computers pretty much all day. We're using our phones, whether obviously playing tennis, hence the tennis court scenery we're in right now. So there's a lot of areas where we can get this tennis elbow, and it's usually due to overuse. The actual term of it is actually called lateral epicondylitis, which just means inflammation around the elbow joint right here on the outside. So goal is to reduce the inflammation. If that's essentially what tennis elbow is just inflammation around this area. So I've got 3 easy steps that you can do to get rid of tennis elbow so it doesn't become a chronic condition or something that becomes an issue for you while you're trying to live and do your daily activities. So step 1 would be to get what's called a TheraBand Flex Bar. It looks just like this. And what you would do is put one hand, which would be facing you, my knuckles are facing outward. My other hand, which is where my tennis elbow is, would grab it just like this, okay? And then all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna twist, come back down, and relax. So bring it up. Remember, knuckles on the neutral hand face you. The affected hand is gonna come upside down like this. I'm gonna twist, come down, relax. Come up, twist, come down, relax. And what I'm doing is I'm working that area right where the tennis elbow is at to help strengthen and stretch it out, which is gonna be right up in here, okay? So that's the first thing that you would do. And typically, I have had tennis elbow before, and typically when I have had tennis elbow, I'll do that around 15 to 20 times, but I'll usually cycle it throughout the day. So it's not just something I'm doing one time, it's something I would repetitively do throughout the day. So that's step 1. Step 2, this is called Voodoo Floss right here. You can get this anywhere. Most people tend to get it on Amazon. But what essentially I would do with this is I would take it with my non-affected hand, and I'm gonna wrap it around the affected tennis elbow. And so what I'm gonna do right here is just get it on pretty nice. And then what I wanna do is I wanna wrap it coming up and get it pretty tight around my elbow. So just keep wrapping. Keep wrapping. Come all the way up. I'm wrapped around my elbow right now. Pull one good pull right there at the end. And I'm just gonna slide this on the inside. And what I'm gonna be doing is going just like this. And I'll probably leave this on for 2 to 3 minutes, moving it around. I may honestly even decide to come down here and just do some push-ups with it. And what I'm trying to do right there, and sometimes, so obviously you want to make it tighter, but what's going to happen is, just so I can show you, right here we're going to be increasing blood flow and breaking up some of the tissue in here, which will help with the healing effects to heal that area quicker to reduce the inflammation. This Voodoo Floss stuff is very, very, very good to increase that circulation and help the tissue heal by getting it really tight. And when you would do it, you obviously would not want to wear a long sleeve shirt like I'm wearing right now. You'd want to wear something where it wraps fully around the elbow. You can get it really tight on there, and you're just going to constantly just move around that elbow to break up the tissue and help it heal. So that's step 2. And then the last thing what you would want to do at the end is grab, it's called a freeze sleeve. It's a compression sleeve neoprene that you can put on your elbow, and what it'll do is it'll compress it and then freeze it at the same time. So this is supposed to stay in your freezer, and then all I would do is after I'm done doing these 2 tools, I'm gonna bring it up, walk around just like this. There's no exercises, there's nothing I need to do. I'm just gonna leave it here and compress and freeze my elbow after I get done doing those 2 exercises. So those would be the 3 things to heal it. Now, to heal tennis elbow, usually can take anywhere between 10 to 14 days if you're diligent with the exercises and you're continually not overusing it. So I wouldn't want to do these things and then go play a tennis match. These would be things I would be doing on a repetitive basis to break it up, decrease the inflammation, heal the tissue, and get my elbow working to its optimal level. So 3 keys to heal tennis elbow. Enjoy.